Hey guys, have another video here. I am trying to get my videos uploaded. I have been very busy. I was able to finish 2 journals. They are small. This is I believe it's 5 by 3. It's not a real big journal. This is not a real passport. It's actually a digital kit, and I got it off of Etsy, but I couldn't find the name of the Etsy shop. But I just put in passport digital kits, I believe is what it was. And anyways, this is a pretty chunky little book. I've used for the closure a piece of cotton that I coffee dyed and coffee stained it, and used 2 magnets to hold it together. I put a little snippet here of just lace, cheesecloth, creepy cloth, a doily, and then I attached a little bulb pin, and this is a little glass vintage button. And I chose the closure this way because I didn't want to cover up this page. And Scribbles in Time, Tanya, I've seen her do this passport journal, and she used just regular, like a what's it called, a file folder, and done hers with the green file folders. And her YouTube is Scribbles in Time if you want to go over and check out her passport journal that she made. This one is like I said, it was distress. I've used a little bit of cheesecloth here on the spine, some distressing here on the back, and then I also added just a little cheesecloth here on the edge of this, just to give it a little more of the grungy look here on the edge. There's a lot of flip outs, a lot of flip ups, and so the pictures are original pictures inside. Like I said in one of my other videos, I am trying to use my original pieces that I have. I have a ton of ephemera that I have bought over the years, and instead of keeping it to myself, I have decided to share my originals. Some of the journals, they will have vintage photos that aren't glued down. Some will have receipts that aren't glued down. This has a few receipts glued down and a few receipts in tuck spots. All the photos are glued down in this journal here. And here in the front, and I've also used in the front flip and the back flip here, I did use the rusted papers. And I've used a few of these little paper clips. Got a couple of these little Tim Holtz ones, and then a couple of regular paper clips, and I have rusted those to hold some of the pages together. And here is a flip out. And like I said, I've used my rusted paper. We have a vintage photo here. And I've made a collage. And then here's a collage here. And this is some ephemera. It is not old. I've attached it to the front cover. I stitched it together here. And I have used masking tape to hold some of the flip outs and ups in the book. But I did glue the tape because I did not want the tape coming undone. We have a little collage here. This is a strip of a piece of photo. Sometimes I will cut down the photos and I keep those pieces. And these are original stamps. This is a vintage piece of fabric here. And there's the front there of that flip out. That is a vintage photo. We got some vintage book paper and just different ephemera and creepy cloth, cheesecloth, lace. And this is a original vintage photo. I did distress around these photos and this little snippet. And then here, it's another rusted paper clip. We have a tuck spot, and this is an original vintage receipt. And I've attached it to a flashcard and done a little bit of snippet here. I did attach this with a piece of lace, and then I have an original receipt here with a snippet, and this one is from 1960. I did stamp here on this front part, and this is attached with a piece of masking tape that I did distress. We have a little word here, and then like I said, just some little snippets. And here on this back of this vintage book page, we have a little snippet here. And this page was part of the kit. And we have a snippet here, and this is an original stamp. It is vintage. It's a 6-cent stamp. Here we have another original receipt from 1941. There is a photo here, and most of the ephemera that I've used in here was given to me, and I'm not sure if it's Tim Holtz or another brand, but there are several of these ephemera pieces throughout. These are some original tickets, and then again a little photo. There's some of that rusted coffee stained book page. This is a vintage receipt with a snippet here. This stamp was here. I've attached it to the pull out here with masking tape. Oops, sorry. We have a check that I folded the bottom up because it was too long, and made a little pocket, and then I made this little tag, used my punch to punch on the sides of the tag. Here we have a photo of some people dancing, and then on this flip out here we have used a coffee dyed tag, made a little snippet there. I've stamped on the back of this tag. Here's another tuck spot with a vintage receipt from 1941. There's another vintage photo there. A few snippets and ephemera pieces there. This is a flip out, and we've collaged at the top and the bottom. Opens up, and you have a vintage photo with a man and a woman, and it says secrets here. And then we have a flip up. Sorry about that. Hub's come home from fishing. We have a flip up, and I've stamped on the back. We have another vintage photo here and collage there. We have a flip up piece of fabric here. And then we have another flashcard that says play. Have a little vintage photo with a little boy, and he's standing in a bathtub with a little word quote. We have the little collage here, and then this picture is attached to a receipt, and it's 1940. And you can write on the back, and I did stamp there. And then we flip over, and we have a tag that's been distressed, stamped, collaged. Another tuck with a vintage photo of a man there. Original receipt from 1941. And then here is another rusted paper clip. We have a photo of a farmer, and then we have some barns in the background. Another, just a little snippet here. Opens up, we have a snippet collaged here with an old photo, and then this flips up here, and then we have a lady, a vintage photo of a lady and a word here. Then we have another collage here We have a flip up with a collage on the front, collage on the back, and then here is a collage with a vintage photo. We have another fabric flip up photo with a collage on this page here. And this page over here, I just did a lot of collaging. You have some vintage lace, just a piece of ephemera, and then some cheesecloth, and I've stamped down here at the bottom of that page. Here's a flip up, and we have a mom and her little girl, and then we flip it up, and inside another collage. We have another collage here, and then over here we have another rusted paper clip, and then it is the rusted paper, and we have here a mom and a daughter on this photo, and collage there. We have a photo of 3 ladies in this picture here, and I've done some collaging. And then here on the back page we have another just collage of some vintage papers, a tag, a ticket, and then I made it look as if there was a little tag in this, like a little pocket here. And then we flip it over here, and I've stamped here, made another collage here. We have another blank space with stamping and another collage here. And that's the back of the book. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye now.